go to everybody's house. You can't. You cannot do that. You have to be very, very careful with that. And the mother acknowledged that her daughter could have lost her life, but she didn't. But she could have. So when you're going to somebody's house, please be wise about it. I wanted to say that. And sometimes your friends ain't your friends because, and see, that's the thing. I was getting kind of confused because one of them said, I ain't never been your friend all these years. You were my friend. See, so sometimes you can think that you're people's friends, but they ain't really holding you as a friend. They don't really care about you. So you have to ask yourself, who's really my friend? Is this my friend or is it not my friend? You have to ask yourself that. Is this my friend or is it not my friend? Because today's that we're living in, do anybody have any really true friends? If you have a true friend, put a 1 in the chat. If you have a true friend, somebody you can count on, somebody you can depend on, put a 1 in the chat. If you have a true friend now, and you can count on this person, Miss Marcia, wonderful. And you can count on this person no matter what. I'm doing this, so I can't put a 1 in the chat, but I can put a 1 in the chat as well. Miss Teresa put a 1. Miss Jean put a 1. See, that's what I tell people. Look and see how your circle is. Do you really have a friend? Greg got 1. Miss Monica. And if you find that you don't have a friend, and this is not a friend, see, one thing a friend don't do, let me tell you what a friend don't do. A friend don't sit around and let people make jokes and talk about you and don't say nothing. Real friends don't do that. I ain't gonna be around nobody's table and they bashing Tia. No, not me saying now. And they talking about Tia. Now they say, okay, if Tia was hot tempered and they say, oh, Tia hot tempered, I ain't gonna say nothing about that. If they say, okay, the doc can go from 1 to 1,000, Tia probably ain't gonna get mad at you because it's true. And that ain't really bashing me. That's just telling the truth. If Doc don't like you, she just don't like you. That's telling the truth. That ain't bashing me. If you start saying, oh, she thinks she this and that and whatever, and she ain't that, yeah, then you getting on the line where you bashing. And if that's the case, I'm finna set you straight because that's my friend. I'm not gonna sit around and hee and ha when nobody's talking about Tia. That's just like on this, we run this channel. And if, say Tia did a live and I went around, Tia better not, like I said, better not let nobody be in here talking about me and she in here laughing. We ain't got ranches out here. We ain't got ranches because we just don't need them. But if we had them, and if you and somebody chat and you hold a ranch for me, I ain't going to tell you not to get out the chat. But if you over there laughing and hee-heeing with them, don't come back this way. Because I'm going to feel some type of way. Just like if we on a Zoom and we just talking, we ain't got no business talking about Miss Marcia if Miss Marcia ain't that here. We ain't got no business talking about Miss Monica if Miss Monica ain't that here. That's just how I feel. Now, if I say something like, Miss Marcia, she's a smart person. Not only smart, she's beautiful, she's a helper. Stuff like that, that's fine. I'm not bashing her. But if you get on there and start telling somebody business, you bashing them. You have to be careful about people. People be talking about you and laughing with you at the same time. And they talking about you. They really are. And I told Tia that. So these two friends, they do fight. One girl got blood coming down her face. And the other one just came there and beat her real good and she left. But let me tell you what happened. She let her emotions got the best of her. What you mean, dog? Sometimes when somebody keep poking at you, you'll react. See, I'm a different than a lot of people. But I told Tia, it's very blurry. Is it blurry? I wonder why. Let's see, y'all. I don't know why.